We're gonna let you guys back there so you can see what's back there.
Give them a little sneak peek.
Well, just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. This is where the crazy stuff is. Really appreciate you for
no problem.
Absolutely. Letting us record. We just did another video for this tent company.
Okay.
What was that?
Den Auto Tent?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said what's the name?
I remember the name, but I forgot what day it was. But we went and did that, and they did my tent for free.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
For real, especially like with the camera and everything.
Yeah, this is literally like the crown jewel of the floor. This is, yeah.
Absolutely. You know, we got it right in the window too, so everybody can see it as they drive by. If anybody wants to stop in, come take a look at it. We always welcome it because, I mean, it really is truly a special car. And this being a Pirelli edition, you know, it's very well could be the only one you ever see in your life. You know, like because they also build roadster versions too. And I actually haven't seen any of the, you know, kind of coupes as often. I mean, I have seen a few of the roadsters online advertised for sale, everything like that. But the coupe is certainly unique because I feel like they may have made a bit fewer of them compared to the roadsters, but I don't know for sure. But absolutely just an incredible car. Dodge Viper GTS. Last year, the second generation Vipers in 2003. Exactly, yeah. You know, we're a pretty small outfit here. We've always been family-owned since day one. We don't have a body shop guy. We don't have a paint correction guy. No, you know, really mechanics. Exactly, yeah. So if we ever take in a car that's just not perfect, we don't end up reselling it. We just wholesale it to another dealership just because we don't have the resources really to kind of mess around with it ourselves.
That's understandable.
But yeah, super cool car. I mean, the Vipers are really shooting up in value since Dodge doesn't make them anymore. And
yeah, I know. Did you see the new? I forgot what it was called. I think of the
Daytona maybe, or the electric Charger.
Yeah, the electric Charger.
Yeah, yeah.
The Banshee.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be an interesting.
Yeah. You know, and just with the way Dodge, Ford, you know, all the big companies are going electric nowadays. You know, I mean, stuff like this. I mean, a big naturally aspirated V10 sports car. I mean, definitely a thing of the past, but at another point, it's a piece of history.
I feel like honestly, it's gonna make these type of vehicles the type of thing to invest into.
Oh, absolutely.
Alright, so that's pretty much what we have in the front. Now, you guys, I'm gonna have to stop the video right here. You have to subscribe to the video because not a lot of people are allowed in the back. But we're gonna let you guys back there so you can see what's back there.
Give them a little sneak peek.
Well, just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. This is where the crazy stuff is.
Corner there, the only thing that's not for sale back here, but everything else otherwise.
we're gonna save that one for last.
That's a cool one.
We're gonna save that one for last. We're gonna start with the Hellcat Super Stock. And I know a lot of people on my channel may or may, I don't know, I really don't know the ratio. Kind of leave it in the comments. Are you American, JDM, European? Let me know in the comments which one you guys are. But here we got the Hellcat Super Stock.
Yeah, so this is pretty cool because everybody kind of knows the Dodge Demon. You know, that was the crazy 808 horsepower. I think it went up to 840 horsepower on race gas or whatever. That Dodge sold for a couple of years there, and it was awesome. It was a factory-built drag car. You know, it came with a big crate that had, you know, skinnier front tires for it. You know, a whole bunch of stuff to actually take it drag racing.
I didn't know
that
came with the Demon.
Exactly, right?
That's crazy.
So the Demons all came with that stuff, and they made it for a couple of years. It was really popular, and then they came out with this. It was basically the Demon without the crazy crate that they give you, so they called it the Super Stock. And in true Dodge fashion, they made it 807 horsepower because they didn't want anything to be as fast as the Demon. Exactly. So they made it 807 horsepower. I mean, it's just about the same car. It has the big wide fenders.
Is this body longer? Because I had a rental of a Challenger not too long ago, and this seems longer.
I don't know if they extended it all compared to like a regular Challenger. I mean, I could maybe see it, you know, in terms of actually drag racing. Because I know a lot of times if you stretch the frame, it's a little bit easier for the car to go down the road. So I could maybe see them doing that. But again, I probably wouldn't know the answer to that.
I thought it looked longer too, though.
Yeah. Is it?
Definitely the Chargers, though. The Hellcat Charger, as opposed to the regular one, they look longer to me.
Yeah, this one got the full package. Wide body kit.
It has a 220 mile per hour speedometer inside. I mean, it's a crazy car.
This thing is literally a monster on wheels.
It is, yeah. I mean, this one too. I mean, it's a one owner with only 110 miles on it. We took it on trade on a Tesla Model S Plaid we had.
Oh, really?
This is a one of one?
I don't know if it's a one of one like that. It's got 110 miles on it, like I said, but definitely a low production vehicle, being a super stock. But yeah, we bought a new Tesla Model S Plaid when they came out. Had it for a little while, you know, had some fun with it, and then ended up selling.
I was driving the Plaid.
Oh, it was incredible.
Yeah,
I
like
mean,
that takeoff, I've seen it in videos. It looks insane.
It feels like it shouldn't. It feels like it breaks the laws of physics. Like it really feels like it shouldn't even make sense, you know, or like be real. But I mean, yeah, it really is an incredible car. Sure enough, I mean, yeah, the guy who had this, you know, ended up trading it in, you know, for the Plaid, you know. So I mean, obviously, he had something like this.
He had to have what he was
Absolutely.
getting himself into.
Absolutely, you can certainly come here. You know, we've been in business since 1981. We have a large network of other dealers we work with. You know, kind of some people that just look for cars. You know, if you're ever looking for something, you know, specific or particular, you know, we can certainly find it. We do come across some pretty unique stuff. I mean, we had a completely unmodified 1997 Toyota Supra, you know, Mark IV Turbo that we got in a few months ago. Yeah, I mean, it was a 37,000 mile true 200 car. We got like 165,000 for it. I mean, it was one of the nicest ones out there. Yeah, so I mean, just rare stuff like that, you know, we can always find. But you know, in terms of starting a collection, something like that, what I've always found is buy what you like. You know, I mean, that's my dad's collected cars since, you know, I was real young. He's always bought what he liked, and at the end of the day, if it, you know, appreciates in value, obviously, you know, you're happy about that. But if it doesn't, you know, it's kind of worth the same thing or something like that. You're having fun with it, exactly, you know, and you don't care as much because you bought what you like, you know. But a lot of times, from what I've seen, you know, if you buy something because you like it, odds are there's other people out there that like it too, and you know, a lot of times, you know, it's
because I have the
that type of deal.
370Z, and a lot of people, when I first got the car, they were like, "Why are you gonna get this car? It's gonna depreciate in value and all of this." And recently, I got some work done on the car, and they informed me that the car is valued at more than what I paid for it, and I've had it for 5 years now. So it's like a lot of stuff that you look into, like you were saying, if other people like it, it's more so not that you can't sell it, it's just you gotta find who to sell it to.
Exactly, because I mean, there'll be like-minded individuals out there that appreciate the same type of stuff you do. And I mean, a 370Z, it's still a very cool car. The new, you know, Nissan Z or whatever, they're not calling it the 400Z, but those are coming out, and I feel like a lot of people are kind of thinking, man, you know, I mean, 350Zs, the 370Zs, those are some cool cars, you know. I might think about getting one of those now, you know.
And the new one
one's
actually
out.
made the price shoot up on the old ones now because they're more rare.
Absolutely, yeah, exactly, you know. So to have a nice one like that, people are starting to remember, yeah, Nissan has those fun little Z cars, you know. I kind of want to give me one of them.
Yeah, so, hey, if you want a car, go for it. For real.
So is that what they're gonna call it, the Nissan Z?
Yeah, it's just the Z.
Yeah, because I thought they were. All right, now we got to get the ZL1 because a lot of people do not know about the ZL1. If you've seen this on the road, you probably wouldn't know what it is.
Because really, the Camaros like this are kind of the quieter one, I guess we'll say, just because everybody knows the Hellcats and everything like that because of what they are, and then the Shelby Mustangs too, and all the kind of crazy stuff Ford does. The Camaro ZL1s, you know, really kind of fly under the radar. I mean, this one here right here is the ZL1 1LE, they call it. It's the Extreme Track Performance Package. So you got 19-inch forged aluminum wheels, carbon fiber all over the car, big spoiler on there, summer-only tires, you know, they're Goodyear Eagle F1s, just monster brakes on it. Makes about 650 horsepower stock. This one had a couple aftermarket goodies. Has like a carbon fiber air intake, carbon fiber radiator cover on it. So, yeah, you don't have to be very. Absolutely. Monster, 6.2 liter supercharged V8. Like I said, 650 horsepower, 650 torque in its stock form. Then again, the guy did add the monster carbon fiber air intake right there.
I had a little take in one of my other videos, and the dude, he popped his trunk. He had a huge intake like this. He was like, yeah, you know, everything's stock, but, you know, just the intake.
Exactly.
It was just
yeah.
a monster.
The size of that, the size of a tree trunk or something. But did the radiator cover there in carbon too, just to kind of match. But, you know, just real nice little kind of added details. For the most part, we typically like our stuff to be all unmodified, just because it's a little bit easier to sell. Exactly, yeah. But a lot of people like, you know, just simple stuff like an intake exhaust. You know, that's no big deal. And a lot of times, you know, if it's nice parts like this, you know, everybody kind of appreciates just a little bit of, you know, added value on it. But.
Right. If you guys know Paul Walker, if you don't, click off the video, please. I'm kidding, don't. But this car right here, the history behind it, amazing.
Now we get to probably my favorite car ever made too, the Porsche Carrera GT. It's just spectacular. So the story on this car is they made only 1,270 of them over, I believe it was a 4-year period, right in the mid-2000s. I think this one's an 05 Carrera GT. But obviously it was the flagship car, you know, by Porsche at the time. They were naturally aspirated V10s, which was something, you know, pretty out there for Porsche. Everybody knew them for the 911s, you know, even the Boxsters, you know, stuff like that, all being flat sixes. So going with a naturally aspirated V10, a lot of people were just skeptical. They kind of thought, what was Porsche doing? But just an incredible car. I mean, it's a carbon fiber monocoque chassis, so literally like a true race car. There's no traction control, no stability control. It's really the last great analog supercar. I mean, just true driver's car. 6-speed manual transmission, incredibly lightweight, center lock wheels. I mean, just a race car with a license plate is the best way to put it.
This thing's insane.
Is this all stock?
It is, yeah. I mean, it's never been modified, and you really can't do a whole lot, you know, to these cars just because
It's already kind of.
it's already
into it.
plenty, you know, terrifying. We'll kind of say just because.
Oh yeah,
There were no safety features on it, so they are kind of dangerous. And the car kind of became infamous when Paul Walker was in a single vehicle crash back in 2013. One of these Carrera GTs, he was in the passenger seat. It crashed, caught on fire, both passengers died. So I mean, they were very dangerous. I mean, they were incredible race cars, but there just wasn't those safety features to really kind of protect you, you know, were something like that to happen. So,
and I remember you told me. I remember you had told me something about the wheels as well, with the different coloring that it has.
Yeah, kind of a little cool quirk on it, since it's really a race car. One of the things they want to do to kind of save a little bit of time, obviously on a racetrack you have a pit crew, you pull the car in, you know, they do all the work, new wheels, new tires, gas, all that stuff. This car, on the driver's side, they have red, you know, center lock wheels. On the passenger side, they actually have blue ones, and that's just so everybody knows. The blue are for the passenger side, the red are for the driver's side, you know, so you never mix it up when you're going to do like a pit stop on a racetrack, something like that. So just kind of small quirks like that. Another really cool one that you can kind of see if you look at the, you know, gear selector right there.
Yes, I saw that.
It's really high up, and you might be
So
thinking, why is
off-put.
it, you know, why is it up there like that? Well, their thinking behind it was, if you're going to be on a racetrack, you know, you obviously want to have both hands on the wheel as much as possible. So if you put the, you know, the shifter right next to it, you can save, you know, 1/10 of a second each time or something like that. Each time you go to shift, and you can have both your hands back on the wheel, because you really need both hands on the wheel in this car.
Because like, otherwise, I was watching a video yesterday, and they were talking about how much time is so valuable when you're on the track. Seconds matter.
Literally, yeah. I mean,
if you can curves.
Anytime you can save. So I mean, just so we're D&M Motorsports. We're here in Glen Ellen, Illinois. We're about 30 miles west of Chicago, Illinois. We're open 10 to 6 Monday through Friday and 9 to 5 on Saturdays. We have 2 different Instagram pages. One is just at DM Motorsports, and the other is at Campagna Chicago. So the DM Motorsports one is just all our, you know, kind of Corvettes, all that type of stuff. Then the Campagna Chicago is all the T-Rex stuff. So a couple different pages. You can check us out on Instagram or Facebook. But yeah, if you are in the market for a nice, you know, low-mile sports car, luxury car, muscle car, anything like that, you know, check us out. If you have a nice low-mile, you know, sports car, luxury car, muscle car that you'd like to sell, maybe check us out as well. We're always looking for new inventory.
All of their information will be down in the description, so make sure you guys go and check it out and show some love, come and buy some vehicles, and enjoy life. Stay safe though, always stay safe.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I actually have a card as well.
Yeah.
That doesn't have the YouTube on it, but it has my brand stuff, but it's all linked together.
For sure. Thanks.
This one?
All right. Right.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Hope you guys like the walkthrough of the shop, and I really appreciate Mitchell for going through and giving us some history. If you guys want to come here and look at these vehicles, come and purchase these vehicles, make sure you guys come in and ask for Mitch. And yeah, man, I really hope you guys subscribe to the channel, enjoy the content, stay tuned for the other stuff that we got coming. We're going crazy this year, we're going hard. You guys see with the content that we're putting out right now, we're really putting in a lot of effort, so make sure that you help us grow, and we're gonna help you guys grow. So Visionary Gang, Visionary Squad, you already know, man, we are the best squad in the world. We'll catch you guys in the next one, man. Peace.